put in correctly. Okay, live. Hello, YouTube. How are you? All right. So, yeah. Anyway, time, and I have, and which is cool. I mean, I'm looking in the rooms, and I have no living bodies in any of them yet. So, huh, all right. Nobody missed anything, fuckers. Where you at? Anyway, um, Facebook, I'll have to go back. Again, I got hurried in YouTube shit cans, so I got to go back and get my tags and the hashtags and shit. Mm. Anyway, let's see where where do we want to go today? So, yeah, I'm going to recommend and throw my 2 cents out that you go to www.patreon.com slash KeithMF. The quality is much better. And as well as I throw my shameless plug in, you can get into tiered memberships and, for a small fee, bonus exclusive content. I will make myself more available to those crews. Swag giveaways, and of course that'll just simply be um, basically the more we build, the more there will be. Um, and because I've thrown a bone or two already, and so which is fun. Um, yeah. Anyway, so it looks like everybody's going to be catching this later. I don't know. Maybe my biggest fan, my greatest ally, is gonna go bounce in. I thought I heard her saying she was gonna come check it out. Anyway, all right. So what are we talking about today? Let's talk about expectations, okay? And why I came up with that, I don't know. Because I was bumbling, rumbling around ever since the end of yesterday's show, trying to figure out what it was that we were going to deal with today, and I just kind of let it ride and see where it went. So, um, it was defined as such early in our recovery. We heard something to the effect that expectations are premeditated resentments. And so, what does that mean? Well, what's an expectation? I don't know. Let's play. Let's see what Google has to say about it, shall we? Hmm. This is always a good thing, by the way. This is kind of an offshoot, but we we have, um, I mean, we have an idea of definitions, right? Or words, and we think they mean something. And but when we go and like actually look it up, they actually mean something a little different, maybe a lot different. And I remember doing that. It was, oh shit, like probably in the first month of my recovery, going through a first step in a Narcotics Anonymous basic text. And there's a list of words in there, and talking about what addiction is and all that good stuff. And it was like part of the project in this first step was to go through and define all these words, make sure we knew what the fuck we were talking about: rationalization, justification, distrust of others, etc., etc. Um, and if you want a list of words to go look at, um, then go. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Then go get a basic text and go look it up. Probably do that online. I think you can like um, cheat and get to it. Anyway, all right. So there's a story. An expectation is a strong belief, anticipation, or assumption that something will happen in the future. They can represent a personal hope for an outcome, set of standards, how someone should behave, or calculated probability in specialized fields. Holy shit. Well, that sounds like a premeditated resentment to me because you motherfuckers never show up. Ah, right? I expected at this point of the game, I'm 3 weeks into this, like I should be giving Joe Rogan a fucking run for his money. And you know what? The closest I get to Joe Rogan is I fucking tag the Joe Rogan experience sometimes. Oh, hi, coach. What did I fuck up this time?
Nothing. Just
I don't have a pen.
YouTube isn't working.
What?
I'm in Patreon.
God damn it.
Bye.
Okay, well, I'm showing a live stream going on.
Okay, well, maybe it's just us.
Fuck. Well, nobody responded. Is anybody else fucking around with YouTube at all? And can you bounce it? Well, I don't see it in Patreon either, Pam. Oh, God, this is so struggling. Again, are you okay, Casey? You're on what? Are you on YouTube? Or are you just in here?
I'm on Patreon.
I know you're on Patreon, but I don't see you in there. Huh. Sorry, guys. If you're hanging out, I mean, do that. Keep hanging out. Enjoy this chaos with me. You know, this never happens on a Joe Rogan show either. Fucker. All right. All right. Well, Casey's in. All right. What's up, dog? Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's just ride. All right. We're just going to keep riding. So, back to, again, expectations. The strong belief, anticipation, or assumption that something will happen in the future. Fuck. So how problematic is that for all of us, and the chaos that creates, right? And it is, again, that counting on people, places, and things for things that are out of our control, yet we bet the house on it or whatever it is, and then we get burnt by whatever reality happens, and then we're pissed off about it, right? And so you know, it is probably impossible. Yeah, I'm not going to say impossible. Let's say, I mean, what is the, I wouldn't say, what's the word? A synonym for expectations that isn't so harsh, like a wish or a wanting or a desire. I think like we always have that, right? I mean, that's the motivating factor for doing whatever it is that we do. And we're not going to get away from that. I think expectation is just, hey, Sonia, expectation is just putting like way too much hope, faith, and trust, into that, and then being let down potentially when it doesn't work out the way it was supposed to, and then how we react to that. Again, it's for a lot of us that come from the 12-step world, there is a lot of 4 steps with a lot of material. And that's that was the driving component. We had an expectation of somebody else on how they were going to act, behave, react, etc., all that kind of stuff. They did not do that, and so we were pissed. And so I guess I guess what I would say is stop doing that. What does that mean? It's you know what? Like I said, the best laid plans, right? And I'm not saying don't do that, but like I get okay with expectations that don't come to fruition, mostly on the fact that here I am still. And so, what does that mean? Well, what it means is that whatever happened brought us here, and this is okay. And at a minimum, and and what I mean by that is that I certainly have had a lot of expectations along the way, and it did not work out. And I get less pissed because I guess it was supposed to happen like this instead of that. Oh, does that make sense? And I mean, that's really what it's about. And I'll just share just because I'm filling some gaps. So, any of you guys following me, following the gratitude stuff, etc., any of the we do what we want, like, I throw a bone here and there and personal stuff a little bit. The short version is like I finally had an interview for a job today after however fucking long in this whole process that I had different expectations about, right? And I mean, we're in the process, we're negotiating, and it felt really good. So I mean, I think I expect no. I don't have any expectations on it. It's I just go with the vibe. I mean, it had a good vibe, and more will be revealed. And there's another phone call coming, etc. And but again, rolling back, like when we first moved here back to Vegas, holy shit! I mean, this has been an education. Okay, Pam's on the phone. Hi, Pam. Um, I mean, it has been an education in acceptance. And because again, expectations, I mean, it is, I mean, the more obviously as time passes and we see how things transpire, very often um, we come to grips with how lame our expectations are at times. Um, again, we moved back here and there was a vision of what was going to be happening, what it was going to be, all this stuff. And it was based on some really bad information. And part of the information was this place was fucking awesome in 2019 when we fucking moved here the first time. And it was Vegas, baby, and we were hopping and popping and hanging out with rock stars and doing all the things. And then COVID, then we moved, and then we were gone, and then we moved back, and it's 4.5 years, right? Let's see, 2020, yeah, something like that. Um, since we've been here, and you know what? A lot of things have changed in that period of time, us included. And so, yeah, we get down here, the scene is different, the people are different, the vibe's different, we're different, everybody's older, everybody's more engaged into whatever they're engaged with their lives. And we're trying to squeeze into lives that are what they are. And everybody else is doing less and homebodying more and, a little more antisocial than we were before COVID. Like, it's just all of that shit, right? And so it has been different than what we expected. And even at our, whatever you want to call it, like our experience in the recovery game is by no means a claim on perfection in reaction. It was, um, frankly, Pam and I are pretty fucking spoiled. I mean, we've kind of earned that by busting our asses at a lot of different levels in our life, but still, like, we kind of figured we'd show back up and poof, and it's like, not so much. And that's been fucking weird. Um, and again, there's been, like, once again, welcome to Earth, like the challenge that never ends, thank God, until it actually ends. And it's like, well, it ain't ended yet. So here we are, and having to, once again, go back to the first 90 days of recovery, acceptance, surrender, practice, do definitions, blah, 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 whatever, and all the little pieces of what that is. To get okay with what was different. And I mean, I'm here to tell you why. I mean, we go through that process. We deal with all of that, and we do it. I mean, sometimes a little bit of kicking and screaming, but for the most part, like, for me, I'm just willing to do it, because it always, like, right now, things are fucking cool. It's about finding the joys in the things, whatever they are, and so they're different. They're different things. There's different things, and so that has been a great experience. And just like anything, I mean, what don't kill you make you stronger, right? I think we are better humans than we were 6 months ago, 6 years ago, right? Whatever that is, like, it continues because we go through this process. And again, it's little shit when you sit back and go, well, I didn't have a crystal ball back then, but where am I at now? Well, gratefully, by grace, whatever, is, I guess I didn't need the job that I expected to have when I first got down here, obviously, because here I am still paying rent, eating, right? Whatever. So I guess we're okay. Um, and again, I've gone through this. I expected, like, my certification shit to just, like, poof, and it's not poofed at all. And I am still in a process that's probably going to take another year for me to become fully certified in the state. Now I can work, which is good, and I can do things, which is good, right? Because I am in process, and so that is acceptable in a lot of different ways. But again, it's none of this has been what I expected. But had none of this shit go on, your lives would certainly be lamer, because you would not be here watching this fucking podcast, this live stream, whatever. This would not be here had it not been for all of the chain of events that brought us here. And so, and this is very fun and exciting. And the feedback I get is cool. Like, it's okay. So even when it doesn't go the way we planned, the universe still seems to figure out a way for shit to be cool. So, and it, you know what, guys? It fucking always does. It just does. And if we can stay the hell out of the way of that, not have judgment on things that are transpired, but simply act and react, take the next right step, right? And and follow the process and trust the process. Because again, whatever didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen in our mind up to this point got us here. So it must be okay. Word, I think. You know, and again, that just so the anyway, anymore, most of the time when I catch myself in the expectation lane, I try to throw that shit in a trash can as soon as possible because I can pretty much guarantee whatever I think is going to happen, that at least that's going to be the one thing that doesn't. Right? Just because I don't get to get the crystal ball. I think I should. I deserve it. I'm so fucking righteous. I could have a crystal ball and fucking not fuck up the universe with my ideas. Right? Um anyway, we don't get to get that. And so there's that. So wrapping up today's episode, more fun than should be allowed by law, right? So topic expectations. And again, it started out with uh, another set of swings and misses and all that good shit, trying to get technology running and all that. If you're still hanging around, if you end up watching this later or whatnot, again, I don't expect. Oh, now I'm gonna pout. I don't expect my inbox to get flooded because nobody likes me. Like nobody ever. But hey, if you want to fuck up my expectations in a good way, oh Pam, yeah it is. Um, she said our life is beautiful. It is. She's beautiful. Did you guys see her? She should come sneak in here. She's got more fucking pizzazz going on right now. She got her nails done, her fingers and toes, and I got to help her dye her hair, so it's fucking purple on fire right now. She's a rock star, regardless if we're hanging out with rock stars. Fuck her guys. Anyway, but back to it. Um, Comments, follow. Again, the plug for Patreon. They seem to have the best technology, audio visual stuff. So I invite you to go that way. I invite you to tell a friend, share, etc. All that kind of stuff. Um, it's every day at noon. I expect. Got to be honest with you. Like I try to lock into a time so we're all used to it. This time probably sucks for most. It's lunchtime, and people are at work, etc. All that kind of stuff. Uh, what I can say is, I would expect if I end up getting this job here in the next couple of weeks, once I start there, I'm going to be at work at noon too. So the time slot is going to switch more than likely. So there's your heads up there. Pam says 3 p.m. Pacific. Throw me your 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think about that as far as maybe getting some more action in the rooms at the show here. And tomorrow's my birthday. Say happy birthday, fuckers. Do it. So I don't know what the birthday episode has. I'll probably use it as a springboard because it's easy, right? See if I can find out anything of value to add to that. Oh, here we go. There you go. Ha. Ah. Yeah. Oh. All right. Get out. You did. Thanks for stopping in, though. Doesn't her hair look fucking killer? Yeah, I nailed it. I feel pretty good about that today. And we even got it all cleaned up. We learned so much about how to clean up hair dye. A lot of fun. All right, guys. We will. We're going to cut out for today. We will catch you on the flip side. Manana. Deuces. Oh, guess what? I'm going to cut YouTube out first because fuck you guys because you were late. All right. All right, YouTube. You are gone.